How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome, Calvin, Stock Jock, Atran, Jim, Pacers fan. One less cabinet in here. Have a little bit of room. I'll show it off later on. I don't want to. I think we got a good shot here. Looks pretty centered. I have a little bit more room here. Hey, Jason. So because Big Blue is sold, this is kind of just like turned like this because I was working on it today. Put the side on. What's up, Mike of All Trades? And I do have the back off. I do have some of the screw caps off because there's still more stuff that has to be done to this. But I don't know how many more streams we're going to be doing on, as far as this PCB. So, hey, Kyle, wanted to do a live stream on this tonight. So let's get my other monitor here going. Let's get started. I'm going to go back in the lobby. Anyone with this game on a Street Fighter 2 cabinet? I will create a room. Oh, for crying out loud. I am not connected? Oh, you got to be kidding me. Hold on a second here. Leave it up to me. All right, hold on one second. Let me just turn this away. I don't know what's showing on here. Give me 1 second. I think we should be good to go. Sorry about that. You never know with Arcade 1-Up. Will the iconic arcade, will you be able to play 3 or 4 players on Captain Commando? That is the question. Will it let us know? Jeez, my heart like dropped when you can always count on something going wrong in a stream over here. Holy cow. Hey, Sathius. What's up, J-Dog? Scares. Okay, the lobbies are completely dead here on Captain Commando. We're gonna change that. We will go to 1111. Room 1, all ones across the board. We'll see who jumps in. Oh, real Zim. Okay, here we go, buddy. I'll let you pick first. All right. Oh, were you gonna be? I'm sorry. I thought you were gonna pick. I was kind of thinking the ninja vibe tonight. We have a $5 super chat from Stock Jock. It's not Saturday night if Phil isn't on playing some games. We thank you, Phil, for the entertainment. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for being here, everybody, and for putting up with my crazy streams where something does go wrong. It's not going to be the first or the last. Zim, if you want to, hey Randy, what's up? John, what's going on? If you want to be the ninja, I'll switch to Mac the Knife after I have to continue. So I played the real X-Men today. I was over at Game Together, and Moat, I don't know how you don't play X-Men every day. I'm serious. Someday I will get the actual X-Men cabinet. It just played so good. I don't think I could get sick of playing it. I always say like I have to do it online. I don't know. It was great. There's a lot of Lokis in the chat. Look at that. She is using this little cat. I don't know what it's like she can climb in it. It's not a cat house, but it's something she never used. And today of all days, she decides to go in it. So the Punisher is going to go on this cabinet. And I saw my buddy Ezekiel, the Chicago Retro Ranger, sent me some art. And when you look at the 6 buttons on here, there's only 2 of them that you use for Punisher. And I just figured out what those 2 are. So I'm gonna do things that I wasn't originally gonna do with this cabinet. So I'm glad Ezekiel sent me that because I want to make it as close to the Punisher as I can. How am I? You know what? This isn't completely straight. Hold on. Hold on. It looks a little crooked. I apologize. I had to move it to get that network setting. How do I sound? Is it coming through? I got a wireless mic on. It's so weird. I was charging this all day, and it just seemed like it never officially was full charge, but it looked like it when I turned it on. So I hope they. It's not my DJI's. This is something that I bought before that. Thank you. Sounds okay. So with X-Men, I played a board and a half. I just wanted to say I've never officially played it at Game Together before. What a quarter muncher. I continued so many times. Like, I think we could play through the first round on the arcade one up and not have to continue. Okay, Zim, I'm gonna pick Mac to Knife just in case he wanted to be the ninja. The ninja's kind of the dark horse. He's like that magician or the sorcerer in King of Dragons. Hey Steve, how you doing? I think that's 3 months. Is that 3 months, Steve? I see the Mr. That's the newest Mr. West logo I've used. Thank you for being a member. This is the 3rd month. Oh, Stockjock's got it too. Kelly took that picture. You know what? That might be, I'm trying to think now. I said, you got to send that to me. That might be a picture from a few years ago. I go, we'll use that one. I feel like I used too much Loki, so I gotta even it out with West. I mean, she helps me carry down all those cabs. Galaga's sold out? So the thing is are they just gonna keep making the same cabinets now, the same deluxe cabinets? Now that Arcade went up, is Arcade went up again? Will we see more Fast and Furious kind of thing? I'm thinking that they're just gonna keep making them. And it scares me about that blue Ms. Pac-Man. I don't know who said this, but in the beginning, when the 3 first deluxe came, that was supposed to be the blue one. There was some kind of a license thing, right? And that's why they went with Class of '81. And now, with all black, I'm not selling that one until I know for sure there's an actual blue one coming. So when I start listing more stuff, I'm gonna sit tight on Ms. Pac-Man. A-Train, I thought they were gonna bring Tron back when they started going with the vault, which I just in between boards here. It's right behind me. I have the closet open. I was just looking at some of the shelves here. I got one of my vault plaques. It's either Galaga or Ms. Pac-Man. I was thinking, like, where did I put Ms. Pac-Man's plate? And I think it's behind me. It's either Ms. Pac-Man or Galaga behind me. I put the NBA Jam up on the wall in the basement. And that's another thing. It's going to be hard for me to consider any of the vaults just because they're the vault. Like, they came with that plaque, that certificate of authenticity. Like, I don't know. It's just something about them. The gentleman that bought Big Blue from me had like 90 arcade one-ups, and he showed me some pictures. And what he would do, he would take something like Tron and then go to Tulsa Arcades and light up the riser. Now, that's not a look that for everybody. Like, he's showing me some of this stuff. I'm like, I mean, most of the cases, I was just happy to leave it at, with stock, to just change out the marquee or something. But he would stick a little bit more money into them, and then he would try to, like, you know, obviously make a little bit of a profit on it. But that he did something. He changed the skin on turtles. Like he would do something different to every cabinet. So buying Big Blue, like there's something he's going to do to that. But I mean, I can tell you right now, the control deck on the HS5 is so much more comfortable than Big Blue. Hey, what's up, Mike? Oh yeah, so I put the buy stuff monitor in. It looks pretty good. It's been a long time since I did a monitor swap. This cabinet is kind of a nightmare to put back together. The control deck's in 2 pieces. What else? It's kind of cockeyed a little bit. So it was really hard to get the 4 screws on the top, and I had a heck of a time. I drilled some extra holes to put the monitor in. I don't know, but it's great. The monitor's perfect. It's just there's this cabinet. There's always been something a little weird with it. What's up, Zero Redux? Sold my big. Ooh, really? How did it, like? Was it tough to sell it? The thing with I was gonna turn mine into, Israel asked me this a couple of days ago. I was gonna turn mine into Big Punisher. Sabos has that marquee that will fit Big Blue. I just thought that I just wanted to do this one instead. I just felt that was going to be a lot more work on that one, having the riser and all that stuff. There's a gentleman that did that. I'm sure a lot of you have seen that video. Like, it's pretty cool. And no matter what I would have did, I don't think it would have been as close to his. I think it took him a year to turn his Big Blue into Punisher. Wow, sold in 2 days. It was tough. I don't know, at first. Right now, it feels pretty good to just be in this room and not have. I have a little bit more room. Like, you know, the closet's right behind me, and I don't miss it like I did. I know that Knights of the Round will be on, you know, it's on Nintendo, it's on PlayStation, and hopefully I'll get, you know, I'll be able to try to get an iconic arcade. And if I don't, their next one, hopefully, will have the same games, even though it's a Double Dragon. I mean, that's kind of the plan here, to just anticipate on, you know, buying another Street Fighter 2. I didn't need 4 of them. I got one. I have one Street Fighter 2 now. And it's the newest out of all of them. Oh, there's 3 spectators. Thanks for pointing that out, Israel. I didn't even think about it. We have 3 spectators right there. That's awesome. I hope you got a good price. It was tough. It was tough to move that one for me personally. I had some higher offers, but you know how Marketplace works. Like, well, you know, Sunday, you know, with the videos and all this running around, I just thought that, you know, someone locks down a date, like you're to that point where I'm ready to just move on and sell it. In tomorrow's video, you'll see that I sold something else. I held off on a couple of buyers, and I got more than I thought, so that worked out. So you don't want to like wait too long on stuff, but that worked out okay. And I'll tell you what, that was tough. That was tough letting that one go. Turned it on. I played a board, totally uncomfortable. I wasn't, you know. I'm gonna miss that one, but life goes on. The only thing I can do to my Star Wars Atran is to put a G.I. Joe inline riser on it. And the PC board, the PC build. That is it. Like, I've done You know, I've changed out, you know, I have the 19-inch in there. I put so much into that. It's just, man, Star Wars, that's a keeper. That's something that if you sold your Star Wars, you would regret that. Because they're not going to make anything as good as that one was. Yeah, that'd be cool. That would work out because I think all you would need is the what's turtles? That's 2 buttons. Whoa, 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 whoa! I didn't realize. I didn't want to pick the that baby guy. Holy cow, Sathius! That is awesome. How long did that take? Okay, where's my certificate thing? Can I find it quick? Oh, sorry, Zim. I just felt that. I'm not sure, but I know that there's one behind me. Any board where you're on like a surfboard or a jet ski or something, it's great. Turtle vibe here. $15 out. That's not bad. I mean, the fact that it takes, what, 15 hours to... Isaiah, I stopped by Game Together today. Steve said you were on vacation still. I wanted to ask you how you liked Galloping Ghosts. Steve thought you had been there one other time before. He never was there. I played X-Men a little bit today with Z-Force. I hope you're having a good vacation. But yeah, I heard Splintered Fate was, that took like 15 hours, right? That's crazy. There's a huge sale on, I talked about it in tomorrow's video. Huge sale on Splintered Fate eShop if anyone wants to head over there and get it. It's just crazy, crazy low. Israel, that's awesome. You got the ALP Micro, dude. That was a great pinball, man. I regret letting that one go. If you have like a bar, like it's a perfect head. I was saying that to Steve Sale the other day. The legs work, but they're not tall enough. It's like you still need like a stool or something. But that is perfect for like a bar. A little low for the kitchen counter. Galloping Ghost was awesome. Was excited that they had the Resident Evil game. Dude, that one corner, that back corner, wasn't that creepy? I was debating on going today or tomorrow. I haven't been to Game Together on a Saturday before, so. And I didn't get there right away. I wanted to make sure that Z-Force was there when I got there, so I stopped at a few other places. He was making some content on Blitz. He's trying to finish every team off. And Saturday went by quick. I sold another figure on eBay. So I went to the post office today also. I just figured, get it done. Somebody offers you something and I can still make it. I'd rather do it now than just worry about getting over there on Monday. Never know what can happen on the weeknights. Sometimes I try to get out at lunch to ship something, and just figured get out today and worked my way over to Game Together. I'm surprised on how well those Batman animated series are selling. My gripe with those is they don't stand well. They just don't stand up. And any McFarlane you get, the multiverse figures, they all come with that little stand. But you know, the superpowers, I've never opened any of the superpowers, but I know they don't come with the stand. They probably stand a little bit better than the Batman animated series, but I just got sick of them falling over all the time. I have like 4 left. Like I don't know how many I had, but that's what kept me from getting that last build. So they had Grey Ghost and Ra's al Ghul, and I can't think of who the other two characters were, but I think Bruce Wayne was the last one that I bought. Unless no, he might have been a collector build. I know, dude, I'll tell you what, I thought of you when I sold the joke, dude. So there's, get that, here's a story. Talk about panic. I had a few different listings, and I put the Batmobile on, right? Someone in Florida said, hey, I'm interested in the Batmobile, and like, it was either 6 or 7 of the figures, and one of them was Christmas Joker. He got no... Look, dude, I drove like an hour to get him. Nobody was interested in him. So I took the Batmobile listing, and I just added all those in the description. And then I changed the price. They bought it. I eliminated the other listings, and I shipped it. It was supposed to get delivered. I make a great, I take all these pictures, right? Like I bubble wrap everything. And then you have those cards, like you want to protect those cards. You don't want those getting bent. It was supposed to get delivered the 26th. I got a message from them, like Monday or Tuesday, that they're still waiting. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. It got delivered, I think, Thursday night. I was like, I just didn't want to deal with it. Like, what the heck? I went to the post office. I said, like, how does this work when something's not delivered? Like, at what point? Because I insured it for more than it was, because I don't want to take any chances. This was the Batmobile. And it's just, I had no confidence in that. Luckily, they got it. That was scary. That was a big box. The Batmobile was like 27 inches long. Like, I must have spent like $37 on shipping. Well, I gave them, well, I mean, they gave me an offer for all of those Stock Jock. And so like Poison Ivy, like who's gonna buy Poison Ivy? I have Commissioner Gordon left, which I have absolutely no confidence that anyone's gonna want him. Lightning Strike Batman. The original Joker. And maybe one more. Oh, Blind as a Bat Batman. Where he was, you know, he's got the red eyes. I think that's all I got left. I'm kind of liking those DC multiverse the best. I think I'm gonna open up Nightwing and just put him with Michael Keaton and Val Kilmer and everybody down there. Oh, I know, dude. Well, I didn't want to, dude, that was a zero. That was I really dragged that out, man. Yes. I should have saved the box. I had no intent of selling it, right? I'm telling you, they stood so horrible. I still have the Batcave on that, so that shelf downstairs. I'll get a video of it. It's just the Batcave. There's no figure except the unopened Punisher pack. I wanted to put all my superpowers up there. I might just, you know, but I'll never open them, but it's perfect ratio for that Batcave in the superpower figures. So the PC, so okay, Zim, I did a members only, probably, you know, what, about a month and a half ago, and we were playing, I want to say it was Knights of the Round, and I left the game because this went black. This, we would have lost it by now. So I left this running for about 15, maybe 20 minutes today, just to be safe. So I think it was the monitor was bad, because this is still the same PCB and everything. So I'm just gonna toss it. I mean, what else would it have been? When I took out the PCB and stuff, I didn't notice any loose wires. Everything else worked. The marquee would stay on, the sound would stay on. I could still play. It was just you know, the picture was just gone. So I'm just thinking it was the monitor. I'm just gonna toss it. I was thinking about, like, you know, I don't want somebody buying it. It's you know, they have high expectations that things not gonna work. So I'm glad it was that. That's why I wanted to just try this out with the monitor before I put the Punisher in here, and just save this PCB. And until you know the iconic or whatever is locked down, I got to have another way just to have, you know, be able to play this. So I'm not going to get rid of this PCB. I can always just swap them in the back, or I can use my Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I think those are the only two Capcoms I have left. And I like the Capcom cabs. I can't believe it. I have sold every other Capcom. I might have to send it to you, A-Tran. I'd rather do that than just throw it in the garbage. I feel terrible. Like, it's a shame. But I mean, I'm telling you, it's addicting. What is this right here? You see that? Is that part of the game? Because it's not wood. Like, oh, okay, yeah, it was part of that stage. That was weird. It's addicting to go with these mods. They're not cheap. That's the thing. I had a $50 gift card because I traded in my gaming box for Fast and Furious when I went the PC build, and it was still. I mean, it's pricey. I mean, so you decide to swap monitors. It's not cheap. It's probably $200. I don't know what I paid. I think I paid $175. So it's like $225. Now the TN monitors, like if you did like Shack Jam or your oh, great. I didn't want to pick this guy, or the iArcade or Golden Tee. I think it's cheaper for some reason, but yeah, you're changing out your IPS monitor. $200. Oh, I might have been punching myself there. That's why I'm like, what is going on? What are you asking for your iArcades there? Guys, I'm ready to give it away for $200. I just want it gone at the. I really just want to clear out some room in this. What I want to do is put Golden Axe in here, and just group that with X-Men and Simpsons, and leave Turtles in the other room. Yeah, well, you guys are close. Like, see, there's so much you could do with it. I just don't want to. I don't want to mess with it. I don't want to mess with the arcade. And every time, like, we do like an arcade tour or something, I didn't think this guy was ever gonna die. Every time we do an arcade tour, like, that monitor looks so bad in this room with everything. It is a piece of history. The MVSX is not going anywhere because of that. Like, that's something that I would just, first of all, there's so many MVSXs out there that they can't even sell them at $325. So you sell yours, you're not gonna get much for it, and then you're gonna regret letting it go. It is a piece of gaming history. It's just, I'm trying to, you know, there was 15 in here, now we have 14. And I wanna get down to 10. Because 3 of them are gonna be I don't know why I'm trying to punch them. 3 of them are gonna be 4-player games. I'm afraid that I'm gonna have to let Fast and Furious go at some point. Like, I'm sitting here going, do I need 2 racers and do I need 2 shooting games? It's tough deciding between, like, which racer. You'd have to keep Star Wars because I just said you would regret that. So it's just like, would I really sell Fast and Furious with that PC build? But if I put the PC in Star Wars, why do I need 2? Hey, Tommy. Have you changed your mind on WrestleFest? Hey, Marcus. Duskade almost bought Dead Cells Gold for $950. I know, I paid what did I pay for that thing? $1,000. I don't regret getting it. What I regret was not buying more games for it. I wish I would have bought Double Dragon 2 for it. Because it didn't have online, so that's why I didn't get it. Hey, Sonny. If nobody, well, I mean, what are you going to do with yours? Sonny's trying to sell his, I'm trying to sell mine. I think people, you know, they know that the Iconic's coming out, there's other things, and that, I mean, I think this might not be an ideal time to sell a few. Something like that. Okay, I can get rid of that guy. Oh my gosh. This boss came quick. Well, I know you have a few of them. Hey Lenny, I need the space. We really zoomed through this. It's 33 minutes past the hour. Like, I thought this was a longer game. I mean, you can really tell that. I don't know on the picture, obviously, because there's, you know, I'm in a dark room, but you can really tell the difference when you change out the screen. And I like the fact that I went all black. It might look bigger because there's no artwork on that bezel. Well, what I want to do, first of all, is I want to get new carpeting. So the less things that I have to move out of this room, the better, right? So basically besides Golden Axe and X-Men, Turtles, and Simpsons, anything with a riser, like, I don't want a riser. So it's just like, I'm looking at T2, like, you know, then you go to Joel. Like, I'm obviously going to go to Joel for all of these inline risers, you know, one a month, because what are those things run, like 90, $100 bucks? but I need, oh, there's a fly. There's a fly. Oh my gosh. I saw him flying around earlier. Every time it like warms up a little bit, a fly gets in here. I was like, this is the bug house. But I need to get new carpeting, and it's just like I want to do some other stuff in the streaming room. I want to get a bigger desk and that kind of thing. Thanks for playing, Zim. Well, let's play another game. The members only stream is going to be pushed back a little bit. I didn't think this would go as fast. I'm just going to jump into another game. We're going to play Final Fight in members only. I know Cane of Dragons is a long game. I'm just gonna jump in here. Anyone that wants to play Cane of Dragons, I'll go until I don't know. We'll finish it. Go to room 1 again, and we'll go all 2s. Ezekiel with a $4.99 super chat. What's up, buddy? Project Punisher will begin soon. Thank you so much, my friend. I took one of your images and I emailed somebody today. Oh, we got 0 Redux. Okay, let's go. You could pick first. I'm just gonna pick. If you want the, I love the wizard. I didn't know you were serious mode. I'm serious. If you want, dude, I will. You want to meet halfway again? You want to meet him up? I'm serious, man. Tommy's in for Smash TV. Sathias is gifted memberships. Duskade, welcome to the Mr. Fox crew. Thank you so much, Sathias. No, dude. I gotta go to Walmart too. Don't, Mike, dude. Don't get mad at me when you watch the video tomorrow, okay? And I explained why dude. I don't want to give it away. I was gonna. You're not gonna believe what I found today. Oh, man. And I don't want to give it away. But I'm in for Mikey, okay? I promise. And anyone, I don't know, Moat might kill me here, but if anybody wants or is interested in an NBA Jam Deluxe, Moat might have his ears open right now. It is the best NBA. I love my my Shack Chat. We were just talking about this last night, but I mean, it's just such a great looking cabinet. It's so good that if I ever came to the point where it's like I'm gonna change one of my NBA jams and to make him something else, it would be Shaq. I don't know if I could touch the Deluxe. It's just like the only thing you'd have to do to that cabinet is put a 19-inch monitor. Hey, Glairzilla. Are we that close? I guess so. I think Wapaka was an hour and a half. I didn't realize, when I took this one back way, how quick I could get to Oshkosh. I wanted to stop at a few stores out there, but when you're like, no, go to the mine shaft, I'm like, yeah, I should do that instead. I can always come back out this way. Yeah, that Castlevania looks awesome. Sonny's got a great looking arcade. I know he shared it in the Arcade Went Up group. What's that Facebook group called? Like arcade went up discussions. I mean, I'm sure we're all in it if we have Facebook. I always like the people that are like, yeah, I found Tron for, you know, the guy sold it to me for 150. Like, who in their right mind sold Tron for $150? I don't even know if I could do that to somebody. Like, dude, you cannot sell it this low. That'd be like trying to sell a Street Fighter 2 monitor that shuts off on you after 5 minutes. I don't know if I've ever played online with Zero Redux before. This is awesome. Sathius gifting out another membership. Oh, for 1 month. Is that what it's the anniversary? Phil, I need to see you rocking out the Myth Force t-shirt. It's a great shirt. I always have it on underneath a sweatshirt. I have my shirts that I can't put in the dryer, so you never see this. Like when I show Lucky's gym, my pull-up bar is my hangers down there. So any of my t-shirts that I wear, none of them can be dry because then they all shrink. So they hang there for like half a week, and then I finally, one morning, you know, when I'm working out, I finally grab 17 t-shirts and I take them upstairs with me. Hey, Devastator Omega. This is the Street Fighter 2 Deluxe HS5. It has the same games as the Street Fighter Yoga Flame and the Shinku Hadouken. And there's that fly again. I'm punching my new monitor. I can't see anything. Loki, we got to get that fly. But I swapped out the monitor. So this is the 19-inch monitor that I keep smacking now. So durability, you can see from Buy Stuff. Perfect. Welcome, Glairzilla, to the Mr. Fox crew. Thank you so much, Sathius. We have another members only video. I'm sure. I think tomorrow we'll have one. There'll be a few more this coming up week, and then we'll have a members only stream following this game. We're gonna play Final Fight. And I'm just getting eaten alive here with this slime. Oh my gosh. Yeah, if she gets the anyone else have those patio doors where you look down, there's like all these dead flies? Like, why are they always in that spot? It's just like the hardest spot to clean. Oh, there he is. I bought the Shinku Hadouken for this game and Final Fight to play online, but mostly this game because I did have Final Fight on the Street Fighter 2 Legacy. That's just like, well, it resembles the really cool one that Michael Valtrades has now. He has been showing off. Have you all seen his video on the new Iconic arcade? That thing looks awesome. I don't know why I like that blue one, and that wasn't even on my radar. There's just something about the Third Strike that I kind of want that one. Just want to make sure that you were okay with me picking the Wizard. I love this guy. This is my favorite board. It's like that when you're on the train in Turtles in Time. Same kind of vibe. You know, you don't see the wrinkles as much in it, Steve. It's crazy. All my shirts are black, but a lot, you know, most of the cases, I have a shirt on over it. But yeah, I'm afraid to. And then once in a while, you know, you get one sneaks into the dryer, and you know, it's just like your stomach drops when you're folding your clothes, and you're like, oh my gosh. I accidentally dried my Blue Beetle shirt, so it was already small to begin with. I still wear it, but will never wear it without wearing a shirt over it. Yeah, and I thought Sonny, I was going to. Sabos has that marquee for it, and I'm like, I could keep Big Blue, but I don't know. You know, I bought this cabinet, and I never played it like I did with Shinku. I don't know why, but I'd always play on that one. And if we did a live stream, it would be on that one. And I thought if I move, you know, put this next to Simpsons, you know, we're doing streams, it'd be easier to do it. I just never really streamed on this one. And then, you know, then that monitor goes on me. They used to make shirts, like my dad used to have a screen printing business, and a lot of the shirts that he would have were always 50-50. It is so hard to find 50-50 shirts. Unless they're like gray. But if you know, I try to wear black as much as I can, they're always 100% cotton. Every time. And then you actually, you know, even if you don't dry it, they feel like cardboard after you wash them. There's a lot of shirts I've gotten from GameStop that I just stopped wearing because they're so uncomfortable. That Dr. Doom was not a great quality t-shirt at all. I'm kind of worried about the t-shirts again with the mic, because they hang a lot better on my sweatshirts and the jacket. So I gotta get used to that all over again. Oh, here we go. If anyone requests something that they want to see from the Iconic Arcade, leave a comment on the video, and Moat will do his best to answer the question in future video or short. Moat's video on, you know, his last Iconic before he showed that he has the cabinet, that you know, it's on the ship and everything, sold me. And that's why I listed Big Blue. I sold 2 Street Fighter 2 cabinets since I saw him. That was a week ago today. I sold 2. That's crazy. Like I felt that confident in that cabinet from what he said, that everything's going to be on there. And I'm kicking myself in the tail for not pre-ordering on that. But man, I just do not like pre-ordering on stuff. It just backfires. Marvel versus Capcom 2 was just a mess. The Alpha Evercade took longer to get. And you just get salty about it. Michael sells 50-50. I wish all shirts were 50. Yeah, it was pretty windy today. It was warm. It was almost a little humid early, and it kind of cooled off It's March, like it's always windy, obviously, but I mean, it's close. 48 degrees in North Texas, windy and cool. Currently 67 in Arizona. That's kind of cool for you. You got to be loving that. It's been like super hot last couple of weeks for you. I like how it's just like change your guy. No, we're set. We are set on these two. I used to like the other guy. The guy in the front kind of had that like, I don't know, kind of like Thor look. I love the wizard. We are kicking. Is this the guy you play all the time? This is a great game. If we were on the Switch or PS5, I gotta get this game for PlayStation 5 yet. I think it's 3 players. Tommy, do you still have both NBA jams? You have the Shaq Jam and the OG, or did you sell the OG? We got to do an NBA Jam again very soon. I was looking at it tonight, and I'm like, yeah, it's been a while since we did NBA Jam. Really? I remember watching the Super Game Room dudes when they're like, yeah, the Street Fighter 2 Turbo's coming out, and I just bought the Street Fighter 2 Legacy, and they're like, yeah, King of Dragons is on there. I'm like, I'd never heard of that game. And I'm like, and I saw some gameplay. I'm like, this is like, it's like Golden Axe online, you know? Golden Axe Revenge, it's similar. Hey, DJ, how you doing? So you sold the OG, okay, and you upgraded the Shaq monitor. Man, that's awesome. What did you do with, did you just toss the original monitor, or did you just save it for, you know, an emergency kind of thing? I hope you're off tomorrow. I went to work today to box something up that I sold on eBay. I try not to go there on Saturdays, just so I can say, like, you know, 2 official days, like you don't go to work, but yeah, it was on the way to the post office. Yeah, I probably would have kept it too. Hoffington, how you doing? Yeah, I saw a couple of people in t-shirts and shorts today. I'm like, yeah, not quite, not ready. We're close, but we're still gonna get snow. Like I should probably get. I have to mix my gas with the oil for the snowblower. I should probably do that. I don't think we're in the clear. So okay, so Shaq is not still on sale at Best Buy. The 2-player is $4.99. Thank you. I will say, and I'm gonna talk about this later on in the week, but if anyone wants T2 right now, it looks like Best Buy is the only store that has it. I don't see it anywhere else, and that's the deluxe. But when we were talking about Galaga being sold out, I think they're gonna keep making them. I think we're gonna see more T2 is more Fast and Furious. But right now, I mean, in the last week I've been watching this. Best Buy is the only place that that has it. MK Deluxe $3.99 at Walmart. Rockford, it's not too far away. Gosh, this flight. One of these times I'm gonna get him. He was just on the marquee. I just felt him like flying around my head. I can't believe every couple of days, like corner of your eye, you just see one in the bathroom. You're like, where the heck are these things coming from? Yeah, did you see that email about a week ago, Sonny? Where they were, it was from Arcade went up and they're like, WrestleFest is at Sam's. It's just like, okay, it's official now, and I can just see them, whatever deluxe, the NBA Jam that you were just saying for $4.99, we'll keep seeing those. But I'm not a fan of those new countercades. They should have stuck with the 2-player look and kept those marquees lit up. I don't like them. I saw some more today. They're so small, and that's how WrestleFest is. You know, I was thinking, let's say the Sonic cab ends up getting discount. I mean, they're all going to be at Costco and Walmart, right? Let's say you get one for clearance. Would you turn it into something like Mortal Kombat? Like if that was the way to make like an XL Mortal Kombat, I think that'd be the only way I would get the Sonic XL, unless I just had this total like FOMO thing where it's just like, okay, you could turn it into something. We have a $10 super chat from A Gold Life. Hey PD7, greetings from Southern California. I noticed you wear the San Diego hat once in a while. Did you used to live in San Diego? Yes, I did. I lived in San Diego in the 80s for a few years with my dad. And I go there once, sometimes twice a year. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the San Diego area this year because there's some house projects that I wanted to use my PTO for, but I'll be back going there in 2027. And I wear that Padres hat every video. And the thing is, because I love the 90s Padres. Big Tony Gwynn fan. That is a hard snapback to find. So I do have a brand new one that I've been sitting on for 2 years. It sounds horrible. But I'm worried that once I start wearing that one, which is close, because the one I'm wearing now is kind of going on me, am I going to be able to find the snapback again? Thank you for the super chat. There was a Brad Pitt, Robert Redford movie, and Brad Pitt wore the Padres hat. I'll never forget that. I'm like, that's my favorite Padres colors from when we moved to San Diego. They had the brown hats with like the orange SD or the yellow SD, and then they went with the navy blue hats. I love those. Oh, so the only thing different on the 1-player and it's just the control deck. So it's the same size as like the NBA Jam, but just a smaller deck. Oh, that is cool. I'm gonna watch the live stream tomorrow. Have a good. It's tough. I talked about Adam a little bit. There's a part of the video for tomorrow that reason I got what I got was I know Adam would have liked it. Yeah, it's crazy. I just watched a video of his family flying out to California. I almost cried. Like I feel so terrible for them. I'll have to do the move here. It's not San Diego's changed. I mean, every time I go, it's just so many people out there. It's just different. Everything's changed in the last couple of years, no matter where you are. Somebody at work was, you know, the food delivery. So I'm like, this didn't exist a few years ago. Like, it's just so weird that, you know, I go in the break room at work to use the Keurig, and I'm like, I see all these like delivery bags from like Olive Garden and stuff. I'm just like, this didn't exist, you know, 5-6 years ago. This is crazy. Oh, the wrench. It looks like a wrench. Yeah, that one was the most annoying. I think there's 13 or 14 stages. I think the next one's is the annoying wizard. But the final's great with the massive dragon. Hey Joe, game on. A-Trend, do you ever get to California being so close? Have you and the wife ever driven there? I also have family out there, which helps. So, you know, when I go, I obviously stay with my aunt, and we do Disney and stuff, and we have fun. I've been going to Disneyland with her since early 80s. Yeah, I wish they would have put Knights of the Round on here. I don't get it. It's just not consistent. Like, what did it matter? Like, if they would have put it on here, like they should have, that would have been huge. I think if they would have did that, I probably would have sold Big Blue like 3 years ago. That wouldn't have been like that. That was one of the reasons. Was I bought it for Knights of the Round. I wasn't gonna get that cabinet. I had so much Amazon points built up. I got Big Blue for $150. Came with the stool. I was not like, until I had put that together, I started liking it more. It just wasn't really on my radar in the beginning. So he drove to Orange, California, 2012. Nice. Oh, Jason had tickets. Would they still work? Hey, Carl. Angel, she's ready for spring. So Sathya said he just finished Resident Evil, and it was like 15 hours. Yeah, I've left this room open all day, so somebody came over, picked up something today, about 8 o'clock in the morning. And after that, I was doing laundry, and I finished, I put screwing this cabinet back together and everything. And I just decided, okay, we're gonna do we'll do this. This will be the live stream. And I left the door open. Usually it's closed all the time. And I figured Loki would just be in here, but I don't know where she is. I think she came when we started, but she must have got bored and left. It's like she'll only come in here if she you know, if the door's closed, and then it's a must. Hey Ralphie, what's up? Double Down. I like the logo. It reminds me of Daredevil. I wonder if Galloping Ghost has this cabinet. You know, the next time I go there, I've only been there once. I want to see, like, I gotta remember this. Like, do they have Knights of the Round? Do they have King of Dragons? Like, you're trying to take in the fact that there's 1,000 cabinets in there, and it's just like, okay, I gotta find Superman, and I gotta find the 6-player X-Men and everything. And there's just like, there's so much stuff to see. 'Cause I don't think I've seen either cab in real life. I am sold on the Iconic Arcade. Moat sold me before he got his. I picked this guy by accident. This is the guy I would always pick. And then I just decided to start using the Wiz. I'll get that little guy. That's why, Devastator, that's why I sold both Street Fighter 2 cabinets in the last week, which is just crazy to me. I didn't think I'd ever sell either one of them. You know, then it crosses my mind, like, what if something happened to me, right? And then how's Callie gonna deal with, all these cabinets? Like, it's not like I'm not gonna have any, but do I need to have, and I counted the countercades as, when I said I have 30 arcade one-ups, 3 of them were countercades, so you get rid of those. And a few other ones. I mean, you get to like the point of like 15, maybe half of it. Let's just say you cut it down to half. It's just it just seemed like a lot in this room, and I think it was just hard for me to come in here and do certain stuff, like just to change the monitor in here. I had no room, and we'd walk in here and do an arcade tour, and I keep walking into Time Crisis. Who does Ezekiel? I missed it. Was it what, part of me rambling? Oh my gosh, why did I pick him again? Got it. Now I know. Thank you. So Knights of the Round is that Galloping Ghost, and King of Dragons is. I'll have to get there this spring. Well, Double Down, keep your eye on the targets that have those in store. There's 2 targets by me that has arcade one up. They have the class of 81, they have a few of the countercades. There we go. Oh my gosh. Final board here. I think they're gonna, I don't know if they have the Namco. Like, I don't know what stage they're on, but I can just see that the class of 81 getting clearance at Target. I don't know about Best Buy and other places, but I think Target's going to get out of carrying those. Just because they did that with the Infinity game board. It'd be tempting. But I don't know, can you change the monitor in those recessed because the control deck's connected? I don't know if Buy Stuff has that. I've never really thought about looking. It's the only thing that bothers me with the Ms. Pac-Man and the Galaga is it's not 19-inch. If they could just play the 3-player online, though. I mean, if they just did that, I'm hoping that Iconic will have that. Because, you know, why can you do that on the Switch? I mean, we could play 4 players on the Switch of Captain Commando. I mean, why is it only 2-player on here? So Ezekiel has confirmed it. Galloping Ghost has both Knights of the Round and Cane of Dragons. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't think of it right away, and then I got what you said. That Superman cabinet that they have there looks so nice, and it's in the newer. I mean, it's been almost 2 years now since I've been there, but it's in the newer part. Yeah, that's what I thought, Sonny. Yeah, that's the one thing that stinks about that. It's tough to let go of some stuff, but it doesn't mean that we're not going to get anything. It's just it's like we've got like this fresh take on home arcades again. Like nothing happened for how long, and all of a sudden now we got like practically full-size cabinets. I gotta get this. Thank you. Thanks for waiting. I don't know, that weapon's just gotten bigger and bigger on the cleric. It's like in Knights of the Round, the guy, he's bald by the end of the game. It's just like, what happened to him? He had a bowl cut during the game, the last level. Looks like Matthew McConaughey in that one Dragon movie with Christian Bale. Gosh, I don't remember these guys being on the last level. Maybe there's 15 boards. Three-year drought zero, man. I mean, if they would have waited any longer, I mean, I don't know. We got excited about the Golden Sea Midway. There was nothing coming out. The bosses are fairly easy in this game. That one in Captain Commando, it's like that took like 10 minutes to beat that guy. That was like half of the game right there. Ralphie, are you gonna be in the area tomorrow? I don't know. Is it in Anaheim? I saw Justin's first video when he was there. Thanks for the $1.99 super chat, Tommy. 16. I thought there were, what did I say before? 13 boards? And I'm like, 15. 16. It's a long game. I don't think anything's as long as Battletoads. That game is an hour. Can you fall off? I had 30 minutes, okay. I had a X-Men vibe there. No, thank you, Tommy. I originally was doing the arcades for the same reason, Carl. I wanted to get flooring, but it's gonna be a few months on that. I just did the fence. Like, it's just, I'm happy with selling a few, selling 3 of them, then you can get, you can get a new one, and kind of doing that. Hey, Michael. We have to stream. I think it has crossplay. It's a long game, and the reason I haven't live streamed Splintered Fate is because, yeah, I see Brooklyn Menace does this. Like, he'll do a few different streams until he finishes it. I guess that's the way to do it. P-Dubs did the same thing with the Karate Kid. Wherever you want, Stock Jock. I mean, we'll have some ideas. Like, there's so much stuff. What hotel? You know what? The hotel you're staying at, I think that's the one that I drive past every day when I go to work. I was thinking of this other Marriott, but I think where you're at, it is like perfect. I'll have to look it up. I was thinking something else. I can't think. There's so many hotels right there. It doesn't matter. It's like that. I guess the best to compare it is when we all met for pizza in Schaumburg. It's like that area where there's everything. There's everything right there. It's not like it's not like Cleveland where we drove a half an hour for everything. I never felt like I felt lost the entire time we were there. I never drove, but it just felt like everything we did was like 30 minutes from each other. Okay, the Sheraton. Okay, yeah, that's super, super close too. Well, what'd you think, Cyril? We did it. Would you play it again? It's a fun game. This monitor's great. I was worried that otherwise I would have put the Punisher in here right away. I just wanted to make sure that PCB, like, you sell one and then you no longer have these games. So at least I can always use this PCB and, if I put the Punisher in here and still play it. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I really appreciate it. Have a good rest of the weekend. I'm going to jump out and then go into Final Fight. Got a members only. Have a great Sunday. Be safe. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.